Hey everybody, this is Jim at SP500chart.com. It is actually after midnight. That makes it not July 11th, but July 12th. And sorry to be late with this, but horrible weather, heavy rain, and I had to drive about 60 miles in it at night, avoiding accidents and you name it. Well, before we take a look, you know the story. This is just for jollies and educational purposes. Nothing stated at the site or in the video is intended to be used as investment advice. I can draw lines on charts, but you have to draw your own conclusions from your own research, and you got to make investment decisions that are suitable for your personal financial situation. I don't know what that is, but even if I did, I am not a licensed financial professional, just a guy that draws lines on charts, and we're going to do this real quick, guys, because I got to get to bed. All right, guys, here's the scoop. This is what's taken place, and it's looking like all of the lines that we've had on this chart for the last week or so are all having some influence. And let me just point out what happened today. Today, the market could not get back over this green line that we pointed out as a line that should have technical significance. And you can see that that even when we had this big gap up on the 29th, it's like it got over that line and bounced around before heading up, came down, bounced once, two, three times, looked like it wanted to keep going, came down, tried to bounce for a fourth time, broke under it. At the point at which we saw this low being put in on the 10th, after we bounced there, I made the decision to draw a parallel line to these last two peaks, and isn't it interesting how that has lined up since then? So what happened today basically is we got another bounce on this blue line. We got an expected bounce on that orange line. And again, just to remind you, the orange line has a little history to it. It goes back all the way to June, and then it's the early June and late June lows. So basically, make a long story short, nothing in the chart busted today. Everything did what it was supposed to do. The question now is the market going to get up over this green line to give this blue line another tag, or possibly even, since we've now hit this orange line, which has a little bit longer history to it, you would expect now another try to get up into this area that we failed to get to on the last leg up. So those of you who believe in gap filling, that's fine. Another thing is, remember we were talking about our gray level here, where the markets were continually running. I don't want to say, it's like this was a range that the market liked to kind of bounce around in. And as I mentioned the first time it bounced around in it, it was a continuation from a downward move. Here, let's go to the hourly chart. It was a continuation of this downward move that led to another downward move. Then we moved back up into this pattern, bounced around. That served as a continuation for more upside. Then we re-entered this area here, bounced around. By the way, this was the first time we got a reversal in this area. And then my question coming in today was, now that we're getting close to this gray area again, are we going to go there? Or are we going to bounce? Because there were a couple of reasons to expect a bounce. Now, at one point, I thought that this was probably a good area to bounce, and I still don't think that was a bad call. It wasn't horribly off. The only thing that failed was this green line. So if we look at the juxtaposition of this channel support line, the juxtaposition of this rising support line right here, and then what we've already seen with this 1305 to 1335 range, since this range has had increasingly bullish implications, and let me show you what I mean by that. Again, the first time we got into this range, we had a bearish outcome. The second time we got into this range, we had a bullish outcome, but it really wasn't a reversal. The reversal was down here. This was a consolidation. Now we entered into it for the third time. This time we get a reversal. And now, again, like I said, I'm wondering if this time the market even gets into that range. We will soon find out. But the lines that are working are here, here, and this green line still is having influence. As you can clearly see today, the market, the S&P made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attempts to get over this green line and couldn't do it. But you know, when you keep knocking on that door, just like we kept knocking on it here from the upside, and then we did go down, you have to wonder if this is the market saying, you know, we're bouncing our head off this wall here, but we're going to keep trying. So let's see what the markets give us tomorrow. So far, this has the signs of a small short-term reversal, but we need to get over this blue line up here for me to feel really good about it. So let's see if we can do it tomorrow. Guys, I got to run. I'm tired. I've been working all night long, driving 2 hours through a complete torrential downpour, and I'm fried. So look, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for your support, whether it's through your subscription or just through your participation on YouTube, whatever it is. I appreciate the fact that you take time out of your day, time that's important to you, and you throw a little bit of it my way. Thank you so much. Take care.